In this video, I'm going to be getting the Platinum Trophy on Deadpool. Now this is a game that I had on my Xbox 360 and on my PS4, and I've loved this game so much. This is by far my top 10 favourite games of all time. Like, I absolutely love this game, but for some reason, I've never got the Platinum on it. I've had this game on the PS4 for like 6 years now, played it 5 times or something like that, maybe 4 times, and already had 25 out of the 51 achievements, but just never went for the Platinum. Until today on this video, that changes. Now this game has not necessarily really a story, it's just more like funny dialogue and just a comedic kind of game, which I love. Hack and slash kind of combat, you know, fast paced combat. And the challenge mode, which was also a lot of fun, but let's not waste any more time. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first step when loading up this game was to just play the story on ultra violence difficulty, as I already have got 25 out of the 51 achievements like loading this game up. And I wanted to do for you guys is I went onto my second account originally and I played like the first 2-3 hours of the game, and like none of the recording registered, so I lost all my footage. So as much as I wanted to make this like the best video for you guys from like start to finish, unfortunately I couldn't do that, but I'm going to make this video the best I possibly can for you guys today. And the first step was to just complete the game on ultra violence difficulty. And once loading into the game, we were just playing as Deadpool, roaming around in the apartment, and then once we answered the door to start the first mission, it chucked us into like a tutorial kind of bit, which I did not need because I was a master at this game already. And then after doing that little tutorial bit, I then got my first achievement of the video, but technically my 26th achievement, which was to buy all player upgrades for Deadpool. I want to see upgrades wise what I can get, because obviously everything's carried over, so I should be able to just like buy all of this. And like the money is here to be spent, so yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and buy all of it because I've got so much money. I should get an achievement now. Yeah, unbalanced. So purchase all player upgrades, and then I believe there is also an achievement to like just upgrade everything else. And then after getting that achievement, I then made a booming entrance, literally, just like Deadpool would, classic Deadpool fashion. And once making that entrance, we were then chucked into proper combat of the game, where I got a few achievements along the way on this part as well. Classic Deadpool, what a way to make an entrance. Oh yeah, even though this is the hardest difficulty, I definitely would just want to focus on getting as many kills as possible with this weapon, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, hopefully it won't take the whole story, because I don't really want to have to use this weapon for the whole story. Oh well, wait, hang on, in the lobby combo in your dudes, what's that? Score a combo higher than 40 before they... Oh, okay, wow. Nice. Oh, I hate how laggy this game is, like how glitchy it is. But we're not going to let it phase us. So at this point, I just continued playing for another 5-6 minutes or so in the level. And then once that 5-6 minutes passed, I got another achievement for fully upgrading all weapons to max level. Upgrades for this weapon now. I hope so. Yes. Oh. It's not even an achievement. Oh, no, there it is. Yes, strong com power. Upgrade all weapons to max. Okay, I knew it was an achievement. I thought I was just being stupid. I thought it was an achievement. It wasn't. Okay, now we can actually use the big boy weapons.
That was an awesome shot.
And then once doing that, I just continued through the same level and ended up making our way outside. Did this awesome scene where we like basically hijacked a helicopter and started like shooting enemies which were just exploding from the bullets of the helicopter, which was an awesome scene. And then after doing that scene, we ended up running into a few more enemies on like the upper level of the building, and like this mini boss fight, like I wouldn't call it a boss fight, it was a mini boss fight, but because I was extremely overpowered, I took it out in seconds. And then once doing that, we finally got our hands on the guy we were going after and dropped him from the top of the building all the way down to the bouncy castle we set at the start of the level, which was just awesome. And then once that happened, there was a funny scene where Deadpool was talking to, I think it was like his agent or something like that, which was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's great, Peter. Talk to my dick. Hey, where are you a-holes going with my contract?
Wait, why is it paused? But well, anyway, after Deadpool just, well, being Deadpool, these two villains, being Arclight and Velocity, took him behind our backs and ran away with him. And for this was the second mission up to this point, and we had to basically chase after him because he had our contract for something. And during this whole time we ran into Arclight, which was the first proper boss fight. But again, because I was extremely overpowered, I took her out with absolute ease. And because I was able to take her out at absolute ease, I ended up getting an achievement for it, which was to not get hit during the whole fight. So that was cool.
My turn.
Yeah. All right, so there is an achievement to not get hit during this whole fight. So I don't know whether to just like restart if I get hit, because obviously ideally I could just want to get this done in one.
Oh, it just never gets old. You know what I'm saying?
We'll just see how it goes.
Clever.
I mean, she's already halfway done.
You
Whoa, now that's impressive.
Okay, let's see what I can do here. Come on, please die. Make this easy for me. Yeah, alright, that was so easy. Catch me if you can.
Work this out.
That was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. That was done in like a minute.
Hey, hot tits, the pipe I was offering gives way more pleasure. Oh, come on!
Oh, it gets me every time.
Nah, please.
Once completing that boss fight, I just continued with the main story, getting these achievements along the way. And all of these achievements that are popping up on the screen right now are mainly just miscellaneous trophies, as all of the story-based achievements I got when I first played this game. And then I was on the final mission, but in between that Arclight boss fight you guys just saw and the final mission, we ran into a few new characters, being Wolverine, Cable, and the main villain in this whole game being Sinister, and that's just to name a few. Anyway, we got to the final level of the game, and the final level consisted of the main villain being Sinister, and we had to basically fight, I swear to God, it was like 15, 20, 25 of these Sinisters. And basically, just a bit of context of this story. There's not really much of a story, but then if we are going off the closest story we can get to, Sinister is the main villain. And throughout the story, we basically kill him like 3 times. But it turns out it's not actually him and it's like a clone. And in this final level, this is the real Sinister. But before we get to the final Sinister of the game, we basically have to face like 25 of his clones. So that's just context, by the way, for why there are so many of these Sinisters, because he's basically been making clones of himself. So yeah, I just did this final level, and this final level as a whole is like ridiculously hard. Even on normal difficulty, this is ridiculous. So on Ultra Violence, I wasn't expecting it to be easy, and it was not easy by any means. Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
What the?
Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna have to use it. Yeah, that was stupid. I thought he was stunned. I thought I could get away with doing that. They just take so much damage. It's crazy how much damage they take. Oh, he's gonna hit me! Really? I couldn't even move! I couldn't even move! Come on, just keep jumping. Keep jumping! No, no, no! No! I was jumping constantly! Crap!
What?
Please. Yes! Yes! Oh my. Oh my. Okay, it's done. I can breathe now.
Deadpool,
Ooh.
hit your button to execute our super.
Press circle for booty call. Happily. No DP, no madness. Nice.
That
was crazy.
Sinister, right? Seriously, roll credits. We're done here.
So with that first step being done to complete the game on Ultra Violence difficulty, overall, as the whole game, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought I was going to die a lot, and I'm not saying I didn't die. I did die on the last, like, 4 missions quite a few times, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. But that last mission was as hard as I expected. And just even before those Sinister, like, the last technically boss battles with like all the other stuff, I died quite a lot and it was very difficult. But besides from that, overall this difficulty was not as bad as I thought it would be, and doing that first step, it was on to the second step, which was to just get the rest of the miscellaneous trophies that I have not yet gotten. And the first one I went for was called 49 and 5, which was to get from the studio lobby to the boardroom without dying in 5 minutes, which was on the first mission, and that was pretty easy. Alright, if I exit this window, I should get the achievement. Yes. Alright, 49 and 5, so that's that one done. The second one I went for was on the second mission, and it was right after the Arclight boss fight, and it was called Beer Goggles, which was to use all 3 switches, defeat the 2 phasers, and chase after Vertigo within 60 seconds. And I didn't think I did this because it felt way over a minute, but I wasn't complaining because I did it first try, and again I got that achievement, so it was fine. Now I just need to chase her, and well, I think that's been over a minute, but I'm just gonna hope. Oh, never mind. Beer Goggles, there it is. Okay, so that was a long ass minute, but apparently I did it in a minute, so I'll take it. Alright, on to the next one. The third miscellaneous trophy I went for was called Shall I or Shan't I, which was on the third mission, and it was to, in Genosha, reach the fan goal using only hammers and pulse rifles, which again was pretty easy, but I got worried with this one because it took like a minute and a half after I finished it to pop the achievement, so that was a bit nerve-wracking. Okay, there we go. Why did it show up so late? Oh, it doesn't matter now, I've got it. And once getting those 3, I just continued getting the rest of the miscellaneous trophies, and all of them weren't too bad, except for the last 2 that I left. For some reason, I unintentionally left the last 2 most hardest miscellaneous trophies to go for. And the first one out of the 2 that was the most difficult was called It's a Trap, which was to score a combo of 75 or more while fighting up the stairs at the front gates of evil. And a lot of these miscellaneous trophies were on the last level, being front gates of evil, and this one I did not expect this to be that hard at all, but it definitely surprised me because I got stuck on this for a very long time. I don't understand how I'm losing my combo.
Sinister's throwing a whole lot of clones at us.
Really? Why are you just falling off the edge? Wow, just got hit. Just got hit. This is stupid, man. And now I've just been hit. Now I've just been hit again. Wonderful. Come on, this is my best chance. 73. Where's the last guy? Wow, 73, and I just don't know where the last guy is, but there was definitely a last guy. Okay, well, at least I'm getting closer, I guess. That's a positive. Damn it! I was literally going to stop hitting him. Please. Please! Yes! That's 75. That's an 80 hit combo right there. Yes. I don't know why that was so hard. It's a trap, okay. Why was that so difficult? And after getting that achievement, after struggling for quite a bit, I then went on to the miscellaneous trophy that I was the most nervous for, and that was to get a 300 hit combo. And this wasn't actually as hard as the trophy I just got, but at the same time it still wasn't the easiest because it did cause me a little bit of problems. But I was the most nervous for this one because I thought there is no way I'm going to be able to bank a 300 hit combo, but luckily I found a way to do it, and it's on the second to last mission, and it's at the bit where like there's all these enemies and the big icy enemy with like the ice machine gun, and you've got to trap the guy who's got the shield icon above him in this little bathroom with the ice guy. And I think it's like a glitch where if you trap them, but if you get them both into the room and exit out, they're both trapped in that room. So then from there I managed to put it on normal difficulty and just keep hitting him with my shotgun and machine gun, and managed to get a 300 hit combo relatively easy. Come on. Yes. That's 300.
Sick.
317, which means I have literally got, yes. And then once doing that, I still had a couple miscellaneous trophies I had to go for, but they were all on the last level, being the front gates of evil level, and I could do them all in one go. So I decided to take a break from the miscellaneous trophies and go on to the challenges, as I was very curious about the challenges because I only played one challenge, and that was when I got one of the 3 achievements like 4 years ago. So I only had to get 2 achievements left, and I started off by getting the first achievement, which was to the gold or silver level and counter 25 times in that wave, which was very easy. Oh wow, Tubby. Nice. I should, yeah, alright. So shields up.
You just sat on the
Complete a gold or silver tier challenge while countering at least 25 times. So yeah, I could have done it on a silver one actually. I didn't even know that. And then once doing that, I had to complete 5 different gold challenges on the game. And I thought it was so simple to the point where you could just go onto a challenge, go onto the gold one, and then that's that. But it wasn't. You had to do a thing where the challenge you haven't done yet, you had to play it for bronze first, then silver and gold. And they're all basically the same thing. It was 3 waves of enemies, and the bronze you had to do it in 3 minutes, silver you had to do it in 4, and gold you had to do it in 5, which is weird because it should realistically be the other way around because it gets harder. But then the bronze is like easier enemies, silver medium enemies, and then gold is the harder enemies. So I guess it kind of evened it out a bit, and I managed to get to the final bit, and yeah, the challenge went very well. Okay. Alright guys, so I'm on the final one now. This actually hasn't taken me as long as I thought, and it's been a lot of fun actually. I did think that the last one I did was the final one, but if you do the same one twice, it doesn't count and it doesn't carry over. So I learned that earlier, because thank God I learned that sooner, because what I was originally going to do was just going to play the same one, and then that would have taken longer. But yeah, this is the final, like, well, this should definitely be the final one now before I get the achievement. And I'm genuinely quite surprised that, like, I didn't play these challenges, like, ever. Like, this is the first time when playing this game out of how many times I've played it, which is probably, like, I want to say 15 times, 14, 15 times. I have never, like, done the challenges, not once. Like, I've just done the story. So doing these challenges, especially being, like, basically overpowered as well, because I'm fully upgraded, has genuinely been so much fun. And even, like, when I get this platinum, I'm still definitely just going to go back after getting the platinum and just play the rest of these challenges, because I only need to get complete 5 gold challenges, when I think there's, like, maybe 12 challenges on this game, maybe, or like 9. So I'm definitely going to go back and play these ones, because I've enjoyed this a lot. I would use the powerful hammer move again, but I don't need to, because there are only 3 more left, and I've got 2 minutes to do this. So, am I going to keep missing? There we go, Gold Rush. Alright, there's the achievement. So that's all the challenges done, and that was extremely easy. So, on to the final 3 achievements now, and one of them is, like, super easy, which I've deliberately left till last. But the other 2 are, like, could be quite difficult. It depends on, like, how it goes really, but I reckon they're going to be very tricky. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do those 2 achievements now, and then leave that final one as the last one, just because it's literally super easy, because you guys will see, like, when I do it. Final achievement is basically 2 in 1, so I need to go back onto this chapter here, Front Gates of Evil, and I'm going to put it back onto the easiest one. And what I have to do is I have to do 2 achievements in 1 here, so I have to get through this whole level without dying. And I also need to get through this whole level using only pistols and swords. Using only my pistols and swords. So, I think doing this in 1 is going to be a lot more tricky, because obviously the pistols are by far the weakest weapon, and they have, like, you know, the least amount of, like, damage it does to enemies. I definitely think I can get through this without dying, especially if it's on the easiest difficulty, but we'll just see what this is like with, using only pistols and swords. But it should be okay. It shouldn't be too much of an issue, especially on the easiest difficulty. And then the one that I've left to last, which is super easy, I'll just quickly show you guys now. So it's basically an achievement where you just literally, all you do is go into audio and turn the dialogue all the way down, like this dialogue right here that's highlighted yellow. I would do it right now, but I'm just going to purposely save it till last to get that platinum. But I'm just going to focus on doing this first. And then once I've done it, do that as, like, really easy achievement. And then I will get the platinum. Oh. Oh, I need pistol ammo. Okay, here we go. Screw it, I'm using this. Come on, that's got to get all of them, all the tubbies. It did as well. It did as well. Look at that. So I just continued through that level, and it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Like, going into this, I thought not necessarily the completing the level without dying part was going to be hard, but I thought the pistols, using only pistols and swords, was going to be a lot more difficult than it was. But doing the 2 achievements together was so much easier than I thought. I mean, the only issue was I was running out of pistol ammo quite quickly. But if I was running out of pistol ammo quite quickly, I would just use my swords. So these 2 achievements were so much easier than I thought they were going to be. And before I knew it, I got the 2 achievements that I needed. Last one, I think.
Shoot, that was my favorite bullet.
Nice. There we go. I am Deadpool. And I should get another one. No?
Enough.
I have not got another one, apparently.
You are repugnant.
No, there it is. Suck it, Wolverine. Why do they take so long? It scares me every time. Okay, now I just need to get that easy one, and then the platinum is now mine. So let's just quickly do that now. So we're going to settings, audio, dialogue. Just put that all the way down. Boom. Only when he stops breathing. And where's my platinum trophy? Boom. There it is. Okay, you can sell the game now. I mean, I won't sell the game because this game's amazing, except for the bugginess. But yeah, awesome. Got the platinum now. Fantastic. So yeah, this platinum's been a lot of fun to get. I'm surprised, like I said, I'm surprised it took me as long as it has. And like, I'm surprised I never went for it properly until now. Like, I'm very happy that I've got this game because this game is probably one of my favorite games ever. Like, I'd definitely say it's in my top 10 of like just best, most fun games to play. Like, some of the miscellaneous trophies were surprisingly difficult, like the get 300 hit combo and get a 75 hit combo on the front gates of evil one, which is the final mission, which I just did. You had to get a 75 hit combo going up the stairs, and that was weirdly hard. But apart from that, the miscellaneous trophies were very easy and very fun to get. And then the ultraviolence playthrough was definitely a lot more easy than I thought. Obviously I struggled on the last couple missions, but all in all, that was a lot easier than I thought as well. Like, I thought, especially on the final mission on the ultraviolence difficulty, I was going to be there for ages. But it's a good thing that I was basically fully upgraded on that ultraviolence playthrough, because if I wasn't fully upgraded, that would have been a lot more difficult. So I'm just happy that I was able to do that. And yeah, overall, this platinum was a lot of fun. The challenges were a lot of fun as well. I'm actually, after talking about this game and ending the video, I'm going to literally play the rest of these challenges because I'm just surprised that I never played them before. But the challenges were a lot of fun, and it wasn't as tedious or as long as I thought it'd be. It was actually a lot of fun doing those challenges. So yeah, I recommend this game to, like, basically anyone who's a Deadpool fan. I recommend this game because it's also hilarious. Like, some of the dialogue, well, most of the dialogue in this game is just hilarious, and it's like, it just represents Deadpool like almost perfectly. And I don't think you can get this game digitally anymore, but you can get it on disc. But I don't know if it's like rare or not. If you guys can get your hands on this game, I highly recommend it, because even though it is a bit buggy, and like, I think because it's old, it's very difficult. Like, sometimes the game kind of like pauses. Like, it's almost like the best way I can describe it is when you're playing an online game and you've got bad internet and it just lags. It's sometimes on this game it does do that, and it's very annoying. But besides from that, this game is perfect, and I recommend it to everyone who likes Deadpool and just likes gaming in general. So yeah, that's gonna do it. I'll end the video here. So if you liked the video, guys, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel if you are new, and turn those notifications on so you don't miss future videos that I upload. And take care. See you guys later.